Thanks everybody for joining. My name is Michael Fischesser, and I'm the Parts and Cobot Manager for Cincinnati Incorporated. I'm very excited today to show you one of our newest products, the Cobotic 100T. It's an automated TIG welding cell that has many unique features that will help the overall productivity in your shop. First thing you may notice about this machine is its robust design with a small footprint, set up to be moved by a forklift or the crane points up top. On either side of the machine, it has two doors, both equipped with welding glass that you can not only see your part, but you can also open these, have more welding area, or easy access to your parts that are fixtures inside. Around the back of the machine, we have our actual welding unit. We're using a Böhler welder on this machine. There's also 3 control panels across the top. The first one has all the controls for the actual machine. Second one is everything for the robot. The third one is for Industry 4.0, if you want to set up your ERP system, however you wish to use that. It has a built-in tip sharpener for you, and also this control panel here. This control panel allows you to monitor the whole system, tell you if there's any faults, and also allows our service team to be able to remote in and help you diagnose any issues that may arise. You also have 2 fume extraction ports already built into the machine. We do sell a fume box as an option if you wish to do that, or if you wish to source your own, you're welcome to do that as well. You have the gas. For this demo, we'll be using argon gas, all quick disconnects, and 1 electrical hookup. Makes it very easy to move around and change if you need to move it. It also has set up for pneumatics. If you wish to use pneumatics for your clamping, you can do that. It's already preset into the machine. Inside the actual robot, you have 2 4-foot by 4-foot welding tables. It has a 7th axis to allow the machine to move quickly from either table or, again, weld fully across. You have a center divider here that will come up if you're welding on one side. That way you can be fixturing on the other side. The robot itself is a universal UR5 robot with the welding torch positioned on the head. That gives you the maximum orientation, allows you to get in all the positions for it. One of the unique features on this machine is the wire feed option. We're not going to use it for this demo, but it is very unique for a TIG welder, and it allows us to fill gaps that normally you would not be filling with a TIG welder. So that is something that's definitely available and one of the coolest features of this machine. It also has height sensing on the material, so any deformations in your material, the machine will sense it by reading the arc, and it'll be able to follow for you. So again, another unique feature that makes this machine pretty nice. As for safety features, it has a collaborative robot. You can work closely with it. If it, it's not gonna hurt. If it hits you, it'll stop. It also has safety switches on the bottom of both doors and e-stops on both sides, as well as on your pendant. As for the pendant itself, the control, it is very easy to use. It has preset settings for welding, so you don't have to be an expert. It'll help you. Now, obviously, if you understand welding, if you know welding, you can adjust any setting inside of this control. You can also set any oscillation or surface following. Whatever you want to do is set within this control. Is extremely easy to use. We'll go ahead and program a part now, and we'll go ahead and fully program it just to show you how easy it is truly to program. So what you guys start with is just the first move, and the first move is just to get the machine into position to weld. So you can move the robot by either the white button up here, or there's a button on the back of the pendant, or if you wish, you could also just use it by setting the waypoints inside the actual pendant. I'm going to go ahead and use the one on the head. I prefer to use that, so we'll go ahead and pull this and get it down into position here. Again, your first move, you just want to get above it and just get close. So we'll go ahead and set it there for the first move. Then we'll come over and set our welding point. The welding speed we'll be using is 6. That is, again, an adjustable feature in this control. We found 6 works the best in continuous, but if you're a welder and you want to change that, you're more than welcome. Second waypoint you set, you want to be your first welding spot. So we'll go ahead and bring it down here, and we'll set it right there. And you just come over and hit OK. Then we'll add another waypoint here. And since we're going just a straight line, I think it's easiest just to jog the machine this way and bring it right to our next point. All right, so right there. Now we need to add a radius. Again, in this control, adding radiuses is very, very easy. You come up here, hit add circle mode, move that down to where we want it. And now you just need to set your center point and your end point. So we'll go ahead and move this to our center of our radius, which is right there. Hit OK. Then we'll set our end spot. Which is right there. Then we need to add one last waypoint here. So we'll go ahead and do that, move it down. Again, this waypoint is direct, so we'll just use this to jog it. Quick and easy. All right. And you always want to have one waypoint, kind of like how we start. You always want to have one just bringing it up off the material before it goes back home. So we'll just go ahead and pull it up just a little bit there. And then we'll add a home so it knows where to go back to. Now, since we're doing all straight lines here, we'll go ahead and turn the radius off. So let's go ahead and turn all those off real quick. The only one we have to leave on is the actual end of the circle there, since we are using the radius weld. All right. Last thing you have to do is just set your welding, when you want the welder to come on, when you want it to come off. So in this case, we want it to come on after 0.2. Go ahead and turn the welder on. And we want to shut off after 0.4. We now have a whole program made just like that. So we'll go ahead and run this program. We got to run it back to its home position first. So we'll go ahead and set the machine back to home. You can easily work through all your waypoints by just hitting move the robot. So if you want to walk through it before you actually run it, you definitely can do that. You can also set the program loop forever. Again, whatever your process is. So in this case, we're going to turn that off. We just want to weld this once. So now we'll go ahead and turn the welder on and see what it does. Again, the doors will come down. That way you're protected from the welder. It'll move into position and it'll begin welding. Once it finishes welding, the doors will come back, open back up, and we'll be able to see what we have. And again, this is working in the manual mode. The robot will go back to home. Take a look at how we did. Not too bad. So again, you can see it followed the radius all by itself, and all we set was 2 points there. So very, very easy to program. Obviously that was an easier piece. Anything you do, it's all just set off points. So very easy to program. All right, so now we're going to run it in automatic mode. So first thing we got to do is go ahead and switch it over here, and then we'll call up our program. So again, this program is set the exact same way. We programmed it, and then we just sub them all both together. In this feature, what it'll do is it'll be able to run weld here. This door can come open. I can safely work in here, do whatever I need to do, tell the machine when I'm ready, and then the center will come back up, door will come back down, and move over here, and we'll be able to unload what we've welded over here. So we're going to go ahead and try this now. We're going to let it know we're ready to go here. Doors will come down. Once the robot gets into position, this door should open up for us. This door will open up. And we're now safe to work in here while the machine will turn on the weld over there. again, the machine's welding over there. We're safe to work here. You could have multiple fixtures. You can repeat the steps. So you could have these boxes all fixtured on here. Machine will be fine there. And when you're ready to go, you just hit start. That's telling the machine this side's ready. That door will come down. As soon as it's done welding here, this door will open up and we'll be able to look at what we have. You can also see on the pendant, in this case, where it's moved at and what step it's on. Now it should be moving back to the home position. Center will come back down. Robot will move over to here. Once the robot's safely over there, this door will open up for us. All right, and now we can go ahead and take a look at how this weld works. Pretty good. And also the other thing you're going to notice while you're watching this is the two different types of welding. So on this side, we used continuous. On that side, we're using a low frequency. So it just gives you an idea of all the different welds that are available in this system. And again, I'm using the preset settings and the welds look good. But if you want to adjust them, want to change them, it is all configurable and can be done. You can add oscillation, which I am not using in this program. And you could also, again, have the wire feed on if you need to fill a gap. Once it's done welding here, this door will come down. Now this part's gonna be a little too hot for us to pick up, but as you can see, it welded down both sides. All right, so now we'll just switch it back into manual mode, and now you could, again, reset different programs, or keep running in automatic mode, whichever you prefer to do. So there's a lot of stuff built into this machine. All of it can be configured. You can change whatever you wish to change, or you could use the preset settings and go from there. But again, a lot of unique features. Some of them we didn't even use in this demo, but we'd be more than happy to share with you. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions, and thank you for attending.